Canada fires back. Retaliatory tariffs on U.S. vehicles in response to unilateral trade actions. Canada is poised to unleash a wave of retaliatory tariffs on American vehicles, escalating the simmering trade conflict with the United States. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has announced a 25% tax on U.S. vehicles, a direct response to what he terms unjustified, unwarranted, and misguided trade actions by the Trump administration. This decisive move marks a significant escalation in the ongoing trade war, underscoring Canada's unwavering commitment to protecting its vital automotive sector and its national interests. The announcement comes amidst a turbulent global economic climate, further complicated by the unpredictable trade policies emanating from the United States. While President Trump recently announced wide-ranging tariffs on various countries, he notably refrained from imposing new levies on Canada and Mexico. However, this apparent reprieve belies a harsh reality. The U.S. has already levied a 25% tariff on Canadian steel, aluminum, and, critically, vehicles. These unilateral actions have sent shockwaves through the global economy, wiping trillions from global markets as nations grapple with the implications of a dramatically altered and uncertain trading landscape. Trudeau's forceful condemnation of the U.S. tariffs highlights the profound impact on Canada. The automotive industry is a cornerstone of the Canadian economy, employing hundreds of thousands and generating billions in revenue annually. The imposition of U.S. tariffs directly threatens the viability of these jobs and the overall economic health of the nation. The Prime Minister's statement underscored the gravity of the situation. The President's actions will reverberate here in Canada and across the world. They are all unjustified, unwarranted, and, in our judgment, misguided. This assertive response from Canada reflects a broader determination to defend its interests in the face of aggressive trade tactics. The imposition of retaliatory tariffs on U.S. vehicles is not merely a defensive measure. It's a strategic move designed to send a clear message to the U.S. administration. Unfair trade practices will not be tolerated. Canada is prepared to stand its ground, leveraging its own economic leverage to protect its industries and workers. The timing of this announcement is particularly significant, coinciding with a period of fluctuating political fortunes for Trudeau's Liberal government. Recent polls indicate a possible resurgence in support, potentially leading to a majority government in upcoming elections. However, the escalating trade war with the U.S. undeniably casts a long shadow over the political landscape. While Trudeau's robust response to U.S. trade actions resonates with many Canadians concerned about economic stability and fair trade practices, the long-term economic consequences remain uncertain. The imposition of these tariffs will undoubtedly have ripple effects throughout the North American automotive industry, potentially impacting supply chains, production schedules, and consumer prices. The interconnected nature of the industry means that the consequences extend far beyond Canada and the U.S., influencing markets and industries globally. Beyond the immediate economic implications, the clash between Canada and the U.S. represents a broader challenge to the principles of free and fair trade. The established framework of the Continental Free Trade Deal, which has governed trade relationships for decades, is being fundamentally tested by the unilateral actions of the U.S. administration. Canada's decision to retaliate underscores a belief that adherence to agreed-upon trade rules is paramount for maintaining stability and predictability in the global economy. The situation is further complicated by the uncertain global economic outlook. The ongoing trade disputes, coupled with other geopolitical uncertainties, have created a volatile and unpredictable environment for businesses and investors. Canada's response to the U.S. tariffs is not simply an isolated incident. It's a reflection of the broader anxieties and challenges confronting the global economy. The unfolding events serve as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of national economies and the far-reaching consequences of protectionist trade policies. The Canadian government's approach reflects a measured but firm determination to safeguard its economic interests. The 25% tariff on U.S. vehicles is a powerful signal that Canada will not be a passive player in this trade conflict. The coming weeks and months will be crucial in determining the trajectory of this escalating dispute and its impact on the global economy. Trudeau's government is betting on a combination of strategic retaliation and international pressure to bring the U.S. back to the negotiating table and to resolve this trade conflict fairly. The stakes are high, not just for Canada, but for the broader stability of the global trading system.